think wide receiver is a position where I wouldn't necessarily say we have a two deep or three deep that's defined yet, but I think we have a good number of guys that legitimately are competing for that that third spot. But really, when you talk about the two deep, the fourth, fifth, and sixth, and I think there's probably 8 guys that are legitimately in that competition, and it kind of is goes day to day. The big thing that we're looking for, at each position, and then really across, our team and as our team as a whole, is consistency. That's one of the things we talked about earlier today at the end of our walkthrough. Is we got to consistently have championship level practices. And that's really the same thing at the wide receiver position. There's probably 8 to 9 guys that are showing flashes that they could be the starter for us. But it comes down to consistency at every position. And I'd say it may be a little magnified at that spot. And specifically to your question about Dante, he's done some really good things. He's gotten bigger. He's gotten stronger. The guys like him. The guys got a ton of respect for him. He's shown flashes. I do think there's an adjustment period that he's going through, because it's one thing to do it 2 or 3 times a season when you're watching him play an opponent like Georgia. It's another thing to do it week in and week out in the Big Ten, and I think it's another thing to do it every day at practice. And I think he's really embraced that, and I think he recognizes it's going to bring the best out in him as well.